today, now we had. Well, for today's young program, we get plenty things them with the inside the baskets for we and una. But remember, say, this talk, not to we no more get them, not to Bible and Shembepe talk. This now we all talk. Well, today young program, we get plenty things as I say. One panel them where we get for talk about today. Today, we dey enter inside Kenema, where water business, so we always dey talk about inside this channel. Don't fall on the back. After that one day, we get another big problem. Where they now we had right now, where it don't fall down. As the big one, they sit down and set more and see what they happen. Maybe you go don't see them, but we bring them back to you. When are the boss where happen inside Belgium? After that one day, we get a similar one where it turn like say them tuna brother. Where government say them all officials them for stop for use marshal them inside we yard.
What in a
Remember
marshal?
say,
What's one of the marshal?
well, the self-security them where people like it take, either government officials or certain people that we fix them for get security, we don't get way for get police from the government. Them marshal now like me and you get the karate man there, you get different gym man them. You can just take them for can be your personal security because they trust. But after that topic there, we still get more BN for car with toner. Before I reach there, we always they tell us say we inside we had we dey celebrate.
All right, so we get plenty things them where we get.
We dey celebrate people them.
Plenty things that we did for you inside the program today. I just came inside because I feel like for say somebody hold you na the line, so I make a jump inside.
I tell you.
But we begin with good thing. You know, all of them days there, so don't make out what's a problem. All side, and they go inside all dig water, poto water. Well, the government don't begin they look inside the water business there. What's na Kenema yo? Na Kenema. Low GC pot quick bar and let we see how the water done the talent for people under.
Provide clean water for people them na upline. Na one panny work where Salwako they do. Then 21 water kiosks there where Salwako open for people then na Kenema. Na one way go make them get clean water but go pay small money. The director na Ministry of Water Resources Augustine Toka say the water kiosks then a new way for provide clean water to people them.
This commissioning of the 21 water kiosks now a fulfillment of a key mandate of the Ministry of Water Resources. We now for supply potable pure drinking water to the citizens of this country. Water kiosks now a new innovation now the water supply sector now this country. First and water for them use. You can pipe them, you can meet with that in use. But the water kiosk system, as I say, now a way for let people that were not able even pipe water for the houses able access water. So to we now a unique innovation now the water supply sector now this country, because even people the less privileged people there then able get water for drinking purpose. So I will also want for tell Salwako many thanks because now we are this project here.
Speaker for Nongowa Chiefdom tell thank you to Salwako and the Ministry for Water Resources for the water we don't can provide for them.
This go only tell we say or they tell with people they say better work day for them. Water now one of the paramount business, something we all for take and for be serious, because without water I don't think say we go there like how we did with decent oneself. With good health now water. So we so happy for Yerise. They don't improve pan with drinking water where we they get now. Kenema.
as Salwako and the Ministry of Water Resources don't provide this clean water for people in Kenema, that could help for make the way and manner how them they get some sick way they get from bad water go tap.
Well, now in that too, but we dey pray and hope say as it don't start so inside Kenema, this they continue inside the city, we get more population than inside Kenema. Now that's now we pray. Shembe Pierre, what do you think about this good thing we will see it don't begin inside Kenema?
Well, a good that they suffer them for water business don't begin the kind small na some area them because this one now they no need for begin say just no pipe don't burst and that pipe don't waiting. But the only thing no maintenance na another thing back we I think say they for focus on. Because some of the water kiosks they are so if they not maintain them, they not treat them well, it go end up like for say they not get them at all. So we hope say when they don't begin do them kind good things there so then go continue with them good things there so for we people them. And inside Freetown self, we na the capital of Riot. Well, we know they expect say they go count 10 kind water kiosks there so inside the city. But rather, let them try and work on Guma Valley, the water supply system, so that people go able for benefits from this. Because you know we find the Freetown they compete with Kenema with the same system. Low gets when people think I say na city this, na city you people pump water for one come to inside. Enough for before say sometimes the way don't take almost years. I hope me pump. It's either na bolo the commodity or na breeze the commodity. When our water supposed for commodity. So we hope say this kind good, then we replicate them all over now we yard. So it's a very good thing. Thank you very much. And una make sure say una keep on this good work where una don't begin so yeah. Now that's number I go get for say. Quick one. I think the first person today again. Now YouTube. We always want for the prize to the one day with the first scam, of course. Like always no more the first person at YouTube for come and tell we hi. Now that Amina Majid.
Now maybe they ask or they ask the people them.
Now Amina Majid Malik. And then the first person will come and say hello we had na Facebook na John Toure.
No, wait. You want to tell me say na Amina Majid na the first person back today?
But people they don't begin big and say they surrender now.
So they overtake them back today?
No, night first. Nobody know vertical.
Anyway, the mommy, bravo.
So they don't begin big and need for surrender.
I want provoke. I want talk something, but since now the mommy back today, let reserve my opinion.
Shame on you, by the way. Anyway, John Toure, you are the first person for come and say hello now we had. So how you do, sir? Thank you very much for coming. The second person will be Mayato Anderson. La continue and then I can watch again na YouTube with them. You get Awa Samura. Awa, thank you for share the program, yeah. Fatmata Bangura. You get Bangura Abdul R. You get Vicky Posh, top fan. Ibrahim P. Sise, Gloria Kagbo, Abu Samura, Zainab Mans. Then you get Daniel, Idris Kamara, Kebi Conte. Now then down there we don't drop the comments so far na Facebook. Like I'm over na YouTube. Of course, the mommy of himself, the big auntie, Amina Majid Malik, number one, Fuad. Fuad, na iki one tower pa Amina. But Fuad, of course, this second. We get, let me see, Mariam, Awa, Conte, Ahmed, Abubakar. You get Z Kamara. So you see the position they put on today. Then you get Masire Kamara. You get, let me see. Vicky Posh again. You see this here? Vicky Posh, it is all side. It is YouTube, it is Facebook.
Na universal.
Yes. Na Facebook now, na any tag and then as top fan. Anyway, let me see. Uda the next. Let's see. Alimami Toure, Miss Rosa, Linda Garrick, Ali Toure, Maria Makagbo. Okay, now then so far don't drop the message. Please, una not forget for like. And then Abdul Kamara Facebook, Mohammed Atokoroma Facebook. Yes, from Kabbalah. Okay, as una dey come, please, una dey share, yeah? How una dey share now so more people they know about it, things that will use the benefits now, yeah? So, and we're not going able for it all the message, but we'll try and make attempts for see what we can able for do, okay? Anyway, I make like I see Amina Majid Malik put something, but I make like I know the same. No continue, brother. Anyway, we get for car with something again from Parliament. Remember the biggest title na so today now. Well, if you make an Creole way now, Parliament thief status thief, Udat for all in kompin to account. So now we say Parliament eat status eat. Udat go all in kompin now to account.
Now we had.
Well, until we there so far. I don't know what they are for. So we go see how best we can able for do that thing we can do. We could put finger on the eye. Then see the way they don't eat to go more paper fasten or bone fasten at them towards them. Anyway, so we move.
We check, and before we move, I just want to tell we people them today say we get a surprise for them. We not go announce them, we not go talk now as we say now a surprise. We dey come with this surprise very soon inside the program as we don't go in the issues them where we get na the basket today.
Waiting at the surprise.
I say surprise, you ask me if I don't talk, I don't bust the boil.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, who's that while go now?
Well, as we don't come on at the water business inside Kenema, my people, and now we dey jump in to the kiosks where take place today in the capital city of Riadona, Freetown. Now the place where we get with young man them where they also lay and we young woman them where they call Belgium. As we get information, say the SLPP power new misdirection government talks them go attack people and take them phone them, take markets them. At the end of the day, display cutlass, axe, and other thing them, and then the police come and back them up. Before we go to the program, let me show the people in the video. May them self watch out.
We appeal for government, clear matter. We beg you for God's sake. We don't get a Belgium for how many years? We don't ever get this same problem. We don't get this issue. What we don't do a fountain, it don't happen. When I want my way, when I want soldier, I want police, when they call, when they call a Belgium, when we can destroy, we buy a business place. Put a Belgium a business place, not a party place. No, sir. People brought the laptop there, we brought the phone there, we have some of the phones and something at the cell. We put on the whole team broke. And behind in the house, the Chagas the one we expect the police when they kind of for Kandeh Yumkella. They found Chagas for some of who want to die. This can happen now. It happened. It's not easy for me. When I'm here, they beg you, no one is not in this. That's scandal, it is scandal, but you so. That's scandal, it is scandal, but you say. That's how they do it. SLPP them. Yes, people in down there. When I stand for this trip gas to work, I not to one time, not to two times, not to three times, this is my fourth time. They want to stand for. I need him about the kind of Belgium. I mean, one of the women that went on the Belgium for how many years? They are good for me in the Belgium, yeah. They are good for me. And I have a family living, and they sit there with the family there. They are single parents. But this time so far, they're in the house. But let's away. It's not fun. But when I try what's up, it will not be easy for me. When I don't even know. We don't know the grudge when I get for Belgium. But we expect to win our business people. Belgium not a party place. Not a party place. How we don't get our Belgium, not a party place. We accept all the parties there. We accept all the parties there that is Sierra Leone. And we are Sierra Leone there. So if this kind of damage they happen, so we brother they win the sisters them. Now make we ask you, Papa, do you have the beg for God's sake? Do you want to take action on this? Because this you don't come into hands. They don't come into hands. Because so stress. Papa, do you have the beg you? We stress right now for Belgium. Belgium is so far.
you still watch AYV television, and this is a live scene where they come out from the Belgium area and like to Boston Street. And this, according to source, the people them waiting at this area, they allege, they talk say, some people them where they, they accuse say come out from the SLPP office being come up with some young man them where them in come, and according to them people them say they can pull the market, take some things them, take phone, take property them, and be on away go with them. And the people then same way so them continue for talk say them people here so been come, them get policeman and soldier man among them, where we make them vex bad one. And it's same way so that's we make the people them been throw away stone and been vex bad one. And for second that the Salon police where gets the power for ensure say them protect life and property been come na the seed where they say be use tear gas canister to ensure say then go able to put the situation under control. As things they carry on, people them where been there, the young man themselves not being gladdy, been confront the policeman, them will be make the policeman them in fire tear gas back at them, and that's we make run been there all about the place. And this according to what they say that the young man them where they talk different thing them how they not gladdy with what they see now so. And this na live feed where they come to you from AYV television, and we they show you all what's in the happen na the Belgium area and at the street, and the young man them then according to them they say no gladdy with waiting what happen there, and then they call on the government for ensure say they put CI inside this and watch them tigi one. Well, as I give you some updates, yes, be back to get the young man them. When you look them face, it will tell you say they're not gladdy according to what they talk. And as I give you what just now, we currently there in the Belgium area that like to go to street, and the man is saying they're not gladdy. They know the stone and then just say they will send them okay, well, as I mean, tell you that's not the cry of some funny people them, and according to what them they say, now people them would come out now the SLPP area at the office, as how they talk, say now they come out, and we still not get them clear if for truth what they talk say, now they come out. We still let them investigate or know if it's true. The people over there talk say now they come out, Well, we still let carry on to give you updates of what in the happen at like those in this area, now Belgium to be precise, and the young man and no gladdy. But same way so we get the Salon police there where they for ensure say they protect life and property, but we still watch what in the happen. As you see, the situation for now don't calm down. But this na AYV television continue for them three as we do live updates from the Belgium area like to Boston Street. Office them there, we get people in place now in a business place. As I talk to you right now, all things done there on a standstill. And another important building there so that the College Hospital, outside people that were sick can come or can get rest. But now as I talk to you from resource together, people that were even in the hospital safe, they worried, then they wondering, and some so then they healing. And you say it's difficult for them to get the treatment with the come before. So that's not the thing that will happen around this area. So.
And I end that too, we know they run, I don't know more now. This thing I happen no inside we had. Every day, different thing. We say safe, not to for say we can the cow and thing there, we say safe the tire. But if now they happen, what do for do? What do for do? We don't really get tired with same kind of thing there, so they happen every day. Every day na subhanallah. Hey, subhanallah. Subhanallah. Lord say alhamdulillah, no. I will say in Jesus' name, we tell you thank you, Papa God. But every day, hey, Jesus! We the cut Jesus here at every day. What happen? Oh, Jesus! What happen? And this will happen back. Hey, boy. Lie, Muhammad Rasulullah. We know we change now. Here we are. Me brother la left you small talk because this talk I fool me a lot.
Well, I think say now some of the issues that are where we always discuss inside we are where we go harder, where some people they feel embarrassed, then they come and talk their own winner this, winner that, which we know they ever care as long as we discuss issue relating to we yard. Anything you say, we don't care. Any name you call, we don't care. Yeah? But honestly, this way happens so inside Belgium, before I go into this issue, proper one, now this, they can talk, me brother. When you they jubilate for something, you get for take your time. During the campaign, now the same Belgium we see, people they dance, now they the slogan, come on, Madabio, eh. Now they all be done all of this Hosanna. So now, you don't begin to church them.
But wait told me, brother. Inside any election, I think say anybody get rights for enjoy and say I want belong to this party. But
Yes.
the thing where I go always tell you, this man, when they call I name,
I don't know his name.
Madabiol. This man here so
I don't know his name.
he come pawi na like wolf in sheep clothing. He come he pretend as if in a sheep. Bill na that wicked wolf na in the inside there. Na in
Good.
so. So me I not go to blame some
Good.
of them oh. Although
Well,
them
well,
tell
I
them
take you- I take-
next time when them tell we say hey watch if you watch first. Not say no I not care.
Of course. Before they go into the topic, as I tell you earlier, if you come with that topic, they say, this man come like a wolf. We no need for doubt this man. This man be don't display himself to we. Way back. And he come, we can't jubilate back for him. You understand? This man we don't show it in true color. But we Sierra Leoneans, we quick for forget. We Sierra Leoneans, we quick for dance. We Sierra Leoneans, we quick for clap. Now let me jump into this Belgium issue, my brother. This not to the first time, not to the second time, not to the third time. Yeah?
Now the
From where this
fourth
party take
time.
from where this SLPP misdirection government take power. Now him thinks them don't begin to happen now we had where we don't ever see now we live. We not say they not be the happen, but this government are the worst government where violence don't they happen now we had. Alpha side we don't come and tell you, but this should not be believing now they sit today with we are. Thank God Alpha side we talk I know that it still they work under the SLPP government. Chembepia me brother, look what they go on. This so-called soldier team thug idlers them waiting at this SLPP party office. Them boys they are don't they cause things them will not ever happen na we had.
But what do you
Them
expect?
boys are don't they cause
What do you expect? They don't cry for work, they don't give their work because some of them do not get the qualification for work. They don't ask for let them the support them, they not the support them. So the only thing where they go about pan now for come up broad light and go thief. Now they do so today. Not
no.
They go thief.
Me not think say na because they not give them work.
Now because of
I can only tell you say the actions now then they send them for do the act yeah. Because now good. They send them. Now then they take care of them at the party office. Now then keep them there. And then for anything they bobo do, them guys they are do. Sorry for say bobo because also bobo they some of them don't even pull weight. Yeah. So anything where they are do, it then have the knowledge of this government. Now they keep them there. You know they get picking like us. If they left all time they go do bad, don't you say you don't know. Now look what they happen. First, we then begin this nonsense for the attack the mayor. We cutlass them, knife them. We see this, the government not able to stop them guys there. Now, they be done, they come back, they go on the street, they do the same act. Now, the same Belgium. The other thing, so they come out, broad light, they go rob people them. Government not say nothing towards that. Because I know they use the word say
something.
Well, now that make I say, now, then get the first lady when I in the talk. the pan no they talk. So if na in something for don't advise them boy, then for listen because no they expect nothing to come from the caretaker. If things that happen for them by road mark any chombo, what they say Waterloo Losar and other places that the caretaker no can talk. Not already but the way in the team now in place when at the party office it give them monthly salary. Whether or not they work for nobody, then they give them rest for it, not so they do something, caretaker can't talk. We go talk this and like una twist face. Yeah? Now see till the what happen. See what happen. They all cutlass them, knife them, they go attack people them, broadly, they go robbing this. They go rob people them. And then the police, oh my goodness, what can call them people at the name?
Okay, hold on. Before the police can put on tear gas, what they do? The bobo they're not just camo. They're not camo more than self. They can with people them. They can with soldier man. They can with policeman. Where they can do this act.
Now that I they tell you that they are just one reach for tell you say the security what we facing in government we now we had no. It look like say we not sorry. It look like say we not get security again because if you the police. Waiting for secure life and properties. Now, under the police, them they condole. Them kind things they are inside we had. Who's how they go report? Who they can fetch for people them? And then when that tear they happen, they always they come on the defensive of the talks them when they come to the act. Now then the police they come for can defend because when the thing that they happen and they get called order from the above. Una go, we picking them then at Belgium, then they do something because they no say Belgium back now full force they when a young man them. For them to not come at them, talks them, then they send the police or go rescue, then you bobo them. The police then still come at the scene. Of course, some of them, if they get away for even take market, they go take back to them.
Point, the question we may ask now, Udat we for Tonto, whenever we get problem, when we get emergency situation, Udat we for call. If we get people the way they come for can't rob with broad daylight, Udat we for call. Because the one them we then call or we then come back. Now we the people them back, then can put tear gas pan. Now we the people them back.
And some of them they even mix pan take.
Now we the people them back. We get this later yeah, then don't arrest. And the one them we don't can cause this problem yeah. They don't go put them back na the office, them party office, then cook for them, then say una thank you, una try today. That's what they don't do. But hey, I know something here. Most of the time, some people are waking men, they wild thing they like lion, like snake, and so. You feed until the day when you're not able for feed her on time, it charm you. I see that video there of that man where the lion the charm him. Now in the men and then the men. I see that the way the snake inside one take him, it better and take one cut in hand. Now in the men but because you it reach them where it go turn back by you. But at the pray no more. When then they turn, let them not turn pan the people. Like how they don't begin turn pan the people them soon. Because these governments, Alpha Side like you say, they don't tell we. Mother Bio no care for the one they way better. Now the one they way alaki na care for. The one they way no better na care for. That he always like for promotes bad things then. Pantif business, pan fet business. Now, then kind people and they elect around them. So, the question why I ask you, Alpha Side a wrong or a right? All waiting it tell we but thief. He said this man here not trust them for the party force because now man we not reliable. He thief like rats. In fact, rats small. Wait again, he thief bad. He say we not trust them, but we not believe. As they can 3 years waiting they happen, almost tiffy business. We not say APC then thief. Nobody not able for argue that day. But the kind Allah where this man Allah like innocent. Beyond your innocent, for can smell the area. He thief. But me brother, I left you back. Let you continue.
Well, now that's now it make always a talk of this Alpha Side. It better way than Sese not even left farm is still under this government. I can just feel ashamed where in Sese can come right now they want to talk for defend this government. As I be they say, the caretaker now in the men them boboya, the caretaker now in the take care of them boboya, and we don't see Usai them one video will be don't show on back me people them when they pay them boboya soldier team pap then give them their own so team then they pay them away because then they go out and thief people them. Then they pay them away because they go out and choke people them. Then they pay them away because then they go out and cause different things them inside we had. This government, when we sit also today, where they call SLPP, they feel saying that the way this, where they able govern we. They feel saying that the way this, where they own direction they go. They feel saying that the way this, where we had go be okay for people them. But no. Now they don't go cause this trouble. You will be dance for them inside Belgium. You will not be dance for them. Una all till they can cry. All they can cry now. This make Alpha Side we don't come and tell we make we not trust this caretaker. Alpha Side you say this caretaker don't come and take plenty money. He go with him. He go alakiam. At the end of the day, we begin to see an inside boss with big crap them. With Fernando cap them, with big shoots them. Where Mr. So they talk to you, not get mind for where. We don't see this caretaker. No. But that cap the decent party. Oh, now we had cap they say at the talk but a big. You know, all them things that they happen right now. This caretaker, we know say he not get for talk. He not get for talk because he not gonna send you over there for good display. Then kind of where you talk. But hey, who side this country they go? Who side this government they take this country? Then think say they bring problem tomorrow. Then think say they want bad picking tomorrow. But una way they talk, una get energy for come na media, for can attack people like we, for can attack people like the other people the way they talk. Una not get that endurance there for call caretaker or whosoever una able call say no. This thing where they go, you know they won't find picking. This thing where they go, you know, they even help picking the way they see them kind of thing they are. Because some of them picking they get for copy from this way they happen inside we had. But in our concern, una not think about tomorrow. Una not think about picking them. Una not think about the future. Una not think about una pocket them. Una not think about una day-to-day daily bread. So the things the way they go on, una happy. Una not get no appetite to come and advise na media say this way they go wrong. Una sit down, look what's in they happen. Young man they old cutlass, axe. They're all on the ground. And then people are not today and begin chap people them for quite a long time when this from this party take over self. Now they begin to chap people. Up to today, they're able. So when they take governance, we think I say something. When I knew something, then they able correct this thing before it overdue. Now 3 good years where this government don't sit on our power. The violence will adversary will be secure, take they come and support, improve. Sponsor. Now the violence they go on so today. You talk then get about they come and chap you, where they come and choke you. You not talk then they go attack you. Sometimes they go for go thief people them where they sit under the government they first they know they give people a work. This government there we had people and they suffer. With they suffer like how they suffer so. Who say they go sit down now they get to daily bread. People they go sit down something like 1 gram pen it they sell for the day or 2. But at least we get in 1,000 euros profit, you will go make dry rice or a cook cassava, here and picking and eat. Now today, the SLPP don't send them about them back now Belgium say, since you know you pay on our way to now want to go do operation pay yourself, then go. They sit down at the chairs, then they sit down at the room, they sit down at the parlor, then they laugh. But hey, like waiting me brother, Shang Bepi, I just don't tell you so. When you train up a wild animal, this animal time reach it to the time what you plant care food. Who don't the animal return to? Not to you.
Those who voted for change must have now realized that the caretaker they voted for has turned this country paralyzed.
Paralyzed, they even scrap everything.
Nah, so, well, you don't paralyze, you not scrap, you don't paralyze. Sometimes you scrap, you go able for worker. He paralyzed, you know, they not get life again. Nah,
this is really disappointing.
So?
Really disappointing, trust me. Trust me.
Papa, you form, you don't chop big time. Papa, they expect it better for you. Papa, some of you clap, say, hey, the part don't come because you promise we change. Not knowing that the change we promise we are the worst kind of change we go see. You promise we say people they don't tire from the things that already happen under the APC regime. But me back I they blame APC. Then self them trap big time.
They just turn Mumu police upon all this.
Not just the Mumu police because they misbehave now. Give the cause we make now we don't come on at the smoke. Now we dey inside the fire. Because if them been behave fine, enough of the apple like this thing so. Because people get tired of their own system. Now they can't make so people angry for change. They say let we get a change because this don't promise we golden things then. Now this then can say not to anything where you see the shine. Now gold. Some then are shine panel. If you watch and find. And this what you can give so now that kind of system where then they say the light flash by the pan. It just flashes. We filter na damo now we don't see, not knowing that na sun na it just pass pan the
But SLPP not get for doubt because we don't display one video now. Who said the caretaker see? He know the close way in the wear. The tell them where SLPP be ready for take over back.
Yes.
He know the close way in be well. So what did they tell
So
you?
simply,
This man they don't tell we how violent he is.
And he tell you say the 10 way in have been soldier. Now be green way but a different type of green.
So what you get for doubt? What you they expect?
My brother, my boy, you need for pray for you picking them. Me as SLPP, I go pray for me on them. Let God make we get a better change. Let God make me picking them. We picking them, then get sense and know waiting them for doom. But anyway, this talk not done it to any act for done. Let me go inside the other side because I already say the same cousin don't ban political party them, not for use marshal for guide them. He say let them trust the police. This time then say he be makolong. Anyway, for inside the program, we can't talk about thief God laugh. Well, basically, parliament thief, government thief. Udat for all in computer account. Okay, government safe na parliament. Parliament na part of the government. But state house thief, parliament thief. Udat go all in computer account. Because as far as within the constitution say, parliament supposed for all the executive arm of government to account. The executive, the judiciary, whatever, the one, even including themselves, then for all themselves to account through the public accounts committee. But if themselves na sakibo cat, who that go all in company now? We go come inside the
We get judiciary again now we had?
Yeah, we get them still. It
sure?
don't matter how you call them, but we get them.
Or not just a frame we get?
Well, I beg, no can bill adjoining a memot.
What an empty frame. Go ahead.
Okay, before we talk about empty frame or golden frame of picture frame, yeah, let me wait. We come to that just now. How about if we just run down quick one inside this band business? Let me hear you from the polymoth, he call himself PRO for Office of National Security. Let me listen waiting and say, but by the way, as this they play, we try for bring some pictures them inside for let you see how it been like, yeah. And after that one day, we go carry it just after as the PRO they done for talk. We they count two set of people the police, OSD to be specific, and then soldier team of the one that set up with the near Madabio na State House. So you go come and answer now. The politician them, political leaders them for trust them security in the hands of the police. So listen to this or watch this one. We're coming back soon.
The business of providing for security for any political party or party leadership is the responsibility of the Sierra Leone police. And like I've stated, marshals came into the equation to serve as a kind of a support to complement the role of the police, and exclusively that was to provide for crowd control within their political parties, not actually to perform state security functions. What we're now saying, what we're now witnessing is that kind of a situation where marshals are becoming a law unto themselves. There have been a lot of destructions, a lot of skirmishes, a lot of intimidation. Like somebody mentioned, both at intra and inter-party level. Let us not shy away from the fact that the Sierra Leone police is the responsible agency for the provision of security for the country.
With political parties yesterday, so what was the outcome of the meeting? What was their contribution or their concerns?
There were lots of feelings around the tables. Mixed ones. Some political parties, most political parties in fact, hugely support the role of the Office of National Security and Security Sector to put a stop onto marshalism. A few other political parties were of the opinion that rather than us putting a ban, we should regulate. But the question is, how do you regulate? an informal grouping like of that nature? How do you actually regulate? To whom will they be accountable? My brother was mentioning the aspect of the leadership bearing the greatest responsibility. That will be given too much onto the leaders. Because these people that are constituted and considered as marshals are ones that could come from any grouping, from any social background. And most often, they do not go through any kind of a recruitment or formal process. So if you now say that if a marshal commits atrocity A or B, you go back to fall on the political leadership, then that will be something that will bring chaos into the equation. So to resolve the problem, just stop their existence. We've seen lives being lost as a result of the activities of marshals. Most often, the marshals use these kinds of opportunities to settle personal scores. And for all you know, some of these reasons for which they go into clashes are little but not related. Well over 11 political parties in the room. And out of those, we only had about 2 that were asking for marshals to be regulated.
Can you name them?
No, I will not want to begin to call names. But I know, I want to tell you that bigger political parties were of the view that we are in the right step. And so if you want to take majority, then we were in the majority in terms of our opinion. The fact is, even those that were saying that we should regulate were not oblivious of the fact that the activities of marshals are ones that are inimical to the very security of the
Can I ask you this question? Your principal role, is to coordinate the security sector and serve as principal advisor to the government, or the president. Let's now look at in the previous 2 multi-tier national elections we've had. The major political parties who definitely you would want to tick as one of them winning the presidency, be the APC and the SLPP. When the SLPP was in opposition, the SLPP used marshals. Very, very well so. They were well dressed, and the SLPP depended on those marshals for security because they felt at the time the state cannot provide adequate security for them. They could not trust the state. And when the APC is in opposition, they now have marshals because they feel like the state cannot provide adequate security for them and they cannot depend on the state. That is to say, when political parties form government, they control the security sector. Whether legally or by default, you have the vice president as chair of the council of the police board. You have the minister of internal affairs serving as the secretary general. So you have the most powerful people heading the police council as politicians. So how then do you, how are you asking now those opposition politicians to believe in Versailles police when by default the police itself is politicized?
Supervision is different from regulation. There are laws, there are structures that guide the conduct of the security forces, the police, the RSLAF, Office of National Security, and what have you. And most often it's just out of insinuation that people begin to think that it is this particular leadership that is regulating. It is just speculation, when in actual fact it is not the case. Every police officer, every security officer has a responsibility to perform a duty to serve the country. And in serving the country, you have to do so with your conscience and mindful of the fact that you are going to be accountable for your actions.
And we, the OSC, will support the government of the day to the latter.
Of Hungry Lion, Toke Binde out of control. Toke Binde out of control, me commander Sidon, then dream and fit say, now Hungry Lion for go there and put them under control. And I don't go Toke, I don't put Toke there under control. I believe say they don't begin take the order of the government. Yeah, because they not been use face mark, they not been they avoid the overload. But from where I go there, put the Toke under control. The picking there under age not for sale. For now, I don't carry cyber. Yeah, we don't start state house now. For any amalgaments around the peninsula, I can go there back. I go warm up there, I carry inside. Now I don't carry a state house. For any amalgaments, for anybody where you name them on the white paper. if I can't give account. If you say you know they give account, you know they come, you don't match the lion tail. And if you match the lion tail, oh man, I go rough you. Bad one. Hungry Lion representing the corner people under the new direction. Back to State House.
Okay, yes, the lion. The police will support the government of the day to the latter. Just as the caretaker decide for ban, marshal them, political leaders them for use private bodyguards them. We see them pull them bobon and ado for go terrorize Belgium. Well, what thing will get for happen with regards them political leaders then now? When them bobon them now no say no marshal not the day now by the bodyguards. The way before say some of them soldier team then the way policeman see them and they pull them. As he see them so they pull out. He left no more. I say yeah, not being ready. Now he make them come. I don't left them. So let not be seen as set up. Because when they don't try the other way, then allow corruption, they're not able to do anything by corruption. So now they want to go bonically. By force, power, then for do anything they want to do. Hey, who's how they go? Me brother, yes? Tidina, you don't talk. Yesterday, you not been there.
Anyway, they start to the so-called PRO from the ONS. For less some of them here, they sit on a TV station, they can't talk to we, the citizens, and can we are a big shame and a total disappointment to we, the citizens. We all know where to make international community form this ONS. And then if the so-called ONS now, then they get brown envelope there from the government, and they could fill the workers them for can't talk some of them because the PRO will not say they by himself. In boss they don't call them, they don't put out, they don't tell them, say now this is a good talk because they don't get paid off what they do so. So get no regrets like for can sit down and talk to we so. Now, my brother, make we go to the martial issue where President Bio say them for ban because we know say all this way they come now from President Bio, he reach to side again for it. We just don't display a video, a picture, me people during the time when President Bio been there as an opposition. Udat they wanna see on top of the car, back of President Bio, na marshal them. And that time day, President Bio be feel say the government they will give them adequate security them. And that he right as a citizen for choose whosoever he wants for make it as security. The former government give them all that platform there because they want peace now we had. So if they don't give them, we be see people that will not be even entitled to security during the APC time. SLPP the opposition then get security in a marshal. Nobody not come and say make them ban them marshals there because them people are according to this where they go on now. Don't show we say the APC then we need peace. I know they talk here for talk for them, but we they talk according to what's in the app right now. I don't care what you get for tell me or whose name we get for call me. Yeah. If una don't use them marshals there, yeah, today una don't can have power. Today una say them for ban the marshals them. Let we reflect we mind back. You see one thing where I want everybody know now this channel today. This SLPP government no hard feelings. But the things them will be happen before we bring kuskas. Now we make most of it be run go, which we bundle them. We shall will go for go. The one that we go say they're not able to survive, they then go. We don't forget about them today. Now in this government they do so. The violence the way them people they do to we the citizens them and opposition party them. Now they think say they be measured. Okay, now all this we don't make international community come together. They say make we form this disappointing ONS. National security will get today. Because the international community don't come and spend a lot of money for make we get peace inside we had. We know Usa will be there. We know Usa will come on. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if international community don't do this for we, now today the ONS will say they put in a farm for make this country no go back Usa will come out. Now the ONS this government they use to teach them we not get for born fine picking tomorrow. Okay, now let we take them this way. When SLPP take governance, people were entitled to security, they come and withdraw all the security then until people then talk, they release some of them people the security them. Even the Paolo Conte, waiting make Paolo Conte, this government go get allegation where then don't prove and back say na lie and lie panam. Because this man not been get security. This man the pistol where they work out now security. And by pan law, a defense minister, formal defense minister, supposed to get security, the people then. For una we no know. But these governments come and take everybody's security, even to the former president Kuroma. We don't see Naya Usai, them people have command. Withdraw the former president's security them. He do that. Udat they able to secure the former president, the former caretaker at that time, now marshals them. Yeah? So if these governments don't come, don't try to withdraw the securities the way people them forget. And then when they don't withdraw the security, the army people them, they make sure for can put the police and soldier on one side, then talk to them, then could feel them for let them we will work towards their interest. And then now that we see now the police they portray. The police they work now under the interest of the present government. And police don't come, we just play for our video. We say OSD can't tell una say they're ready for support the government of the day in any angle, whether good or bad, not to me say now then say. Yeah? You the idula where they call or text, no can text waiting, we no one see. Yeah? Okay. Then people there don't talk and plain places then they support this government. And then Udat you want make them trust. Udat. Una want make it trust this government for produce security for them. Where them go trust them. You don't feel say me say don't so. If this government give me security, say Babure as a warrior, would they give you security, make a Kandeh near you? No, I know they trust the process because police don't come and tell me say they're ready for dance to the tune of the present government. So you expect Samura Kamara for take the government security? No. You expect the former president for encourage again the police them as security? No, because they say don't can talk see what did this government they tell them for do. Now and then people they feel threats. Them marshals they are when them people they are say they for stop. Now the people are trust for make them guide them. But listen carefully. Yeah? If Madabu president for now, he don't use marshal them. And then he threaten the opposition. He threaten them for do them bad according to the information that they come out, what they read in the newspaper and what they read, then they display. Today he say for withdraw, then people they are, hey, una where they come now media for talk. Una talk now. Make this thing stop. This thing they drive we not get for expectant tomorrow. We they talk for we picking them. Because me and you don't they go small. If anything happen, maybe we'll be able to face. But we pick it, we don't know nothing. We pick it, we don't know nothing. Then get future. Then get for be people and tomorrow for save this land. If this government they try for drive we back, we don't come out. Una let we talk. We will get for talk then listen. Una let we talk. But if we will get for talk then listen, we all don't encourage brown envelope. We all don't sit down because of selfishness. We they see bad things them, we know they talk them because we they gain. We they wait for say, if I be no, it don't get for bonfire picking. Now we don't see who side the SLPP talk them. They go attack people them, then they go rob people and broad daylight. So if them boy I cannot tomorrow say, they want tell people there from this present government, they not get marshals the way they guard them. Waiting on say it they happen. When I say they work out class, nef. and other thing them. Something. Then they can withdraw example. They can withdraw Yumkella insecurity there. They can withdraw Samura Kamara insecurity there. They can withdraw former caretaker insecurity there. They can withdraw former gentleman when na Sansumana in marshals them. Waiting una feel say their so-called soldier team they do to their people there. And then people are not feel safe with this government. No hard feelings. Because the humiliation when they humiliate the end, the improper things the way they do towards their people there, they don't feel safe. That's make them get the marshals them. The command where this government, they command the police, don't make them people not feel safe for even get the security where then they offer to them people they are. Not even offer, they're entitled to them. But this government don't come and change the whole thing. One thing I talked yesterday with my brother behind the camera, I said it looked like say the way how the SLPP they go with the country, it looked like they don't take the constitution, they follow them, they put on a corner, then they rule we to waiting they want, then they rule we how they want for rule we, then they rule we to the direction where they want go with we. But hey, you will get for talk tomorrow, you will the benefit today. That brown envelope not get nothing for profit you. If anything happen here tomorrow, they know they say SLPP, APC, where we have in country day, we all rob them. They don't say this, they don't say that. Bullets not the pick. You know the pick. For make we not go that side the back. Now the thing that this will be up will go that side the where the international community come and form this ONS where they disappoint so today. Now similar things that they happen so who side them get for lead we to we no one go usa will come out with the big una where they before government business. Una we able to talk to them people there, yeah. With the fodona una foot. We dey follow una foot. We no one go usa come out. We get young pikin they will not sabi talk. We get young pikin they can go school. We get young pikin they not belong they not born it. Do you let this government not lead usa don't come out? We dey beg una help we beg this government. Make them do the proper thing. Now una hold the power. Una get all the tendency for do what una want do, but una not try for lead we. Usa una look the picture. Now marshal they be and mother be so because during that time they not feel safe for make the APC give them security them or then give self security them. It not feel safe for me to be nearer. Now marshal them. Una look the picture now they show now. So today in the caretaker. They call, Usa get for call say them for ban marshal. Una not feel say hidden agenda there towards this marshal issue where this government say for ban. To me, my opinion, I feel say hidden agenda there towards this ban marshal where this government they bring. So, but at the end they back say we don't want go. Usa we come out.
You know, plenty time in day when person tell you but other person. You get for no say don't talk to the person. Okay, let's turn on this other way around. When person been get this thing way they do, then it been depend corrupt business. It don't come out there. Other person don't go say, hey, dan day. Now corruption good depend so must no say himself guilty of the same thing. In other words, if you see now then they talk say them people they yeah, them marshal they yeah. Now him then they use for attack them kompin them. Now him then they use for attack other political party them. It means say he guilty of the same thing. Cut the story short. The time where we see that video the Yumkella wan go inside the party office. The time where he go na SLPP been the SLPP. Waiting and do not lock the mouth param.
Of course.
Would I lock the mouth pa not to the marshal them?
Na marshal them.
Not to
wait peace by mama.
Udat marshal them do not to murder a marshal them.
No murder a marshal.
It means say all of you know. Hey yeah. They say it fear in shadow. All waiting it do when it feels in a dubious things them. Now it is scared say other people them go do. So for it is fear in shadow now. For instead we get all the security them na the country and not feel safe. But how you go feel safe? We all tell you depend in sonko business. How you go feel safe? We all tell you depend like you la alari. How you go feel safe? We all time. Then they knock how they call them? Then they knock pan pa you like you na shame beef. Bo. Na like who can pass them and they. You see them they call them Tyler pa. When you see they touch no more, he don't hold himself. Now this because he don't go touch. Something don't you come, now make. Then say you wait to ashes, now you ashes the fella. So this man, he know waiting he been there after. This man get in your motive. He get in your reason why he do all of them things there. Why, if you don't use all of these things, you do bluff with them, you feel well protected and secure. You don't allow any police officer. Now you convoy the time when you do you rally and so they all the day far and they watch you. Now you say no. The marshal and don't be become so powerful. They not allow the state officer them for do their work. What you want to do near that person? Okay, you want put your own brother near that opposition leader. Say where they sleep na net tomorrow. You a ben in there, can't he?
Na a set up, my brother.
We don't faint by you.
Na set up. If be the Mandela there, nobody not talk.
Madabio.
The same Madabio. Now they put statements to me people them.
How about you been the pandoti game ba?
For withdraw the marshals them.
Madabio.
Hey, we had. That's how they go. God help we.
Alpha side will been tell we oh.
But we really need to stand up as citizens. The panic don't too much. When the panic make the people the shinkawi.
We know being believe.
Now we don't see how with we eye.
Now we don't talk we are now here with a cry oh.
For land for the ask questions.
New direction. I like this direction. Filthy direction. He say John Permine to na John Rest. They don't do the tonight, the fear, let them not do something to him. But wait too. Now the reason this way make it they call person all for like can get a problem all say, hey, you can't do me bad now my office back. Eh, mother.
You see, can't walk with me, can't set you up.
Mother bio. This man they be don't kill like not get hurt right now. He just they go like out in the remote controller like puppet. Ah, papi. What have been this thing you promise we you? How bad are you?
Papi, you be tell we say make we trust the process. But now you don't come and finger the whole process. Now you are set up the opposition them. But we don't faint by you, this not go happen. Now the wrong side part, you they go so.
But papi, the thing where you they do so right now, we don't faint by you, but now for change all the you tactics then they now.
In video waka with the Mandela them and other marshals that nobody no say make you stop. Oh.
Because then they way even they do one main thing. If they say them thing and they okay for ram. Nobody not for do this kind of thing for it to do. That's the wrong side life. It live so. What I don't try go na studio baby.
Now we be say let thy kingdom come.
Hey.
Now we be say let thy will be done.
Hey,
Papi, if thing don't begin turn so sooner or later.
2023, we go press that red button.
If you not shake with the wapo. If you not shake with the wapo. If you not shake with the wapo. If you not shake with the wapo.
But wait, what left again?
If you not expect we for set we must. We no go set them for salon in better one.
Okay, Bible.
Alekuna say we na APC. We no care weti una talk. If una say then they pay we money. We no care what's na for salon in better one. But if una shake
we na go 2023.
We dey talk ilekuna twist face.
So as we don't go into this mood now, we don't begin enjoy, feel so for continue the enjoyment. But by the way, we can't talk about the thief got laugh, parliament thief, state house thief, Udat for all in kompin to account. But before we go into that one day, if una shake with the wapo 2023, if una shake, but wait till left again, right now they don't shake. Papi then fire we, but then betray we.
Well, we don't. Well, since the time no reach it, we don't take decision inside we mind them. We dey wait now for the time for go take decision na the voter box.
And upset the decision so when we the plan for take, we go take her in good action and in good faith. Because we not go one
well, not a person go tell you, you go big fool yourself again. After 2023, you don't get no side for the
you
complaint.
think say we picking in our yard, they really don't get some sense?
I think so.
You think? Glad you see.
Of course.
You're not even sure.
I think so.
Because then we picking the wasabi. So remember, say this government say 2023, the rest stay boku. And we picking the way we get. If you see them getting for it no more, all say okay for them.
Well, now MMA you get a role for play. Me as Baibure, I'm not saying me own picking them. The full one then them boku. But now I didn't educate them. You as Shengbe Pierre. I don't know if you get in time. Make you not can tell me say I talk bad towards you picking them.
They big of themselves, but I go talk to them.
So we get a role for play. Me, I think say me picking them, they don't dey wise up.
Well, me on them back, I think few days back we don't begin the catch up. But I go still talk to them. Let we see say we make it not necessarily mean say we want for change, we want for pull this and put this, but the better now want to. So what do we think say now the better? But the question now, who? Not a who. Anyway, let we left this thing. And the Esmiela Amina
Magic
Amina Suzella Mama Ebutigi Miss Rosa
Christiana
una all I don't know at the time for call the name the way I dey see at the screen we top how they call her Vicky Posh. Okay, now something like this, please. Something like this. I don't know what I want to say. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to say.
Think twice.
Today they almost.
Today is 0.
Me
say don't forget it.
Something the way they happen today. Something this nice special day, but we don't know. I don't remember. Wait, like once back.
Me say don't forget.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
LIN D.
Huh? You complete?
No, tomorrow the 5.
No. Not tomorrow. That are 5 letters.
Yes, today na 4.
But I think we talk of 4 letters now. I think for delete 1 letter, we for pull 1.
Okay. If we delete and just know it change instead of Linda, it go turn leader.
So what you for do now?
Diaspora, how they call it? Say network. Tell me what you for do, ba? Because I see the laugh no more. Okay. You know what?
I don't know.
You know?
I choke.
You sabi sing, right?
Me? Udat. Na me one there. Sing man or there. Oh, na me ask.
Oh, you na musician or you na physician?
Musician.
You na physician.
You know say musician na they give a cappella.
Okay.
Physician na they give caterpillar. So me a caterpillar that's a big.
Okay. I need you for do me a favor.
Now waiting. For drink what? I dey drink.
Okay. Just not say anything. Just hold on small. I'll come back just now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Mama Linda. Happy birthday to you. We wish you long life. We wish you good health. We wish you every good thing you wish for yourself. Happy birthday to you.
Look, do this song in mix. Happy birthday, Linda. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Linda. Happy birthday. Like.
It's up.
No, I know.
Complete, I know.
My throat on dry.
What's up? Anyway. This within a very good mood, me people them. Within a happy mood, as we always they tell you now, we don't find out say inside we had, we know they celebrate, people them when they alive. We had always they celebrate people them, they tell where they don't pass away. Well, we now this channel they try for wipe that thoughts they from people them. Now in make, I already tell you, say, I get song where I believe, where I lack from a singer all the way Nigeria. Celebrate me now that I am living, not another you go throw party. This life is for the living, every day na jolly. That's what tell you, say, celebrate somebody the time when you they see instead they see when they talk to you, you say they talk to them. This now we mama, na this channel. Well, now so God they do things. God they join people in different way, me people them. It doesn't mean now somebody no more come on the same belly they say na me brother. It doesn't mean now your mama no more will be come when we go to a labor room, now your mama will born you. One mama they born you, you get different mama they will the many. Well, this now one per we mama them. Inside we had we na Mama Linda. Mama Linda, any side you did today, we say happy birthday to you, Babure and Shembe Pierre. We had management say happy birthday to you.
Well,
we wish you all the good things you wish for yourself.
Instead of the we had management, no more, let's say the we had family.
Family.
We don't get no extra person there. We are all one, and I can really enjoy the conversation. Oh my God, una they always want for come sit down with you. Because this like one family. Okay, let's say something. If you get a bad day, we know good next time mean say now this same kind of thing. This now with mama, and interestingly, we papa self call we today na the yard. Mama Yebu, self call we the try for waiting. So we discuss this behind closed door with the family of waiting we can do for let this thing go fine. So the one that always make their own inputs. We tell you plenty thank you. And you self where they watch, where they wish a happy birthday, we tell you thank you. If you get a bad day, you're not part of we family, just tell we, okay, we go wish you happy birthday. We not go promise say it go be the same like this, but we go try, yeah, for do things we go make we all happy, yeah. This not family business, okay. So if you did celebrate your birthday, we don't know today. We wish you happy birthday as well, okay. Please forgive we will not be no but you. But if you did celebrate we wish you happy birthday. And if you did tell we but we birthday, we can as well try for wish you a happy birthday. Even if not follow, we get a pause like this and say happy birthday to you. We go really do that, alright? Love to you all. Okay, I think we move.
We check.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think say you for people now some of the message then before we go to the last topic?
Okay. Cool.
Just pick some. When the system completes, you go read some, but for now the system not to read the show. So be
okay, laughing and quick classy. Okay, whilst Facebook they load for me, let's start with the tube. Wow. As like an old phone, follow begin read. Now they turn the young the company. Who's can't think this? About that about waiting. No, this is not funny, eh? Not about that. Okay, let's watch the message and let's start with YouTube. And then I move to Facebook in the try for load first. Let's see. The one way stock up now, so now Suzella Kamara, I say I pray whatever demon is control them, God Almighty will fight for we had in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Right, they talk about time bad spirits now we are right now. Andrew Dana from Suzella Kamara. Andrew Kamara say no, Ali no they are. But Sembepia, you said it well. Always be careful on what you wish for. Yes. That's not true. You get for be careful of what you ask for. If not to that, then you go bounce back one day. Now one of my boss time they always they tell me that what day na office. You know, so I'm thinking day na office you get for the be that kind of revolutionist. You know, you have to come out and talk to your boss like no say in a boss, but it not mean say for take total control. So you can always say be careful of what you ask for. I can say I know what you ask for. Anyway, so move. I mean, I'll say amen and I mean, okay, the answer. Most of the time, Naya so they can just reply to themselves, so I can jump most. Maya Makabo say, my brothers, Sierra Leone has turned into a birthday cake. Everyone is coming to court. Hey, boy, sorry. For say, please, guys, please, yes, please, as soon as they watch right now, I hit for with the like button. Then now one thing and the way we go just appreciate from you, okay? Right, so let we go. We move.
We check.
This one from Fuad, okay. I think that's the same. Mama Yebutige say happy birthday. I think they wish happy birthday to their sister. They say their sister. We know your mama. Papa they wish happy birthday. And the guy say thanks, mama. Okay, this nothing like, but basically, but the things that they go on. Okay, Mama Yebu Desmond Lahai. My God, Salon. Hey, Salon. Okay, I mean, this now just reply them. You guys, all these officers coming out saying this stupid stuff will be held accountable in the future. Okay, then Andrew Kamara. Miss Rosa say this country is ruling as a dictatorship, not democracy. I think now too because we say we get democracy, but the caretaker saying a dictator. Anyway, Miss Rosa say we have allowed them to remove the opposition parliamentarians and put theirs in their seats. This was a time that people should have made noise, but we remained silent and did nothing. Okay, I mean I say not true. Let's see. Fuad say man was betray him best friend na in we yard. They give power waiting for expect na other betrayal. No more. Okay, Miss Rose say it's not late. The people must put party aside and rally. No work, no school, no parliament, and work noise. So the international organization intervene before it gets so full. Able. Let's tell you something, Miss Rosa. The honest thing, me particularly, I not like this word of international community. You know, because if we claim say we independent, we need for stand up for we set and take something where we want. But if all 10 with the Abopa international community, some of them people here, so they only they talk when it comes to their interest. So we need for take up your responsibility. You know, as people of Riyadh and as Africans. Yeah. You know, let's remember those days, no? The Bible read, Sembepia, let's just remember the history of Riyadh. Then we will know exactly what's in the talk. Let's move. This one from Morrison Kui is a APC propaganda. Thank you. Let me see. Let's see. Jane Bakabo say whoever digs a pit will fall into it surely. I mean, Majid Malik say okay. This one, think. Let's see. Miss Rosa say we can't wait till 2023. It's far and threatening. 2023 by constitution I ain't supposed for all elections. So I don't know. You see that? Okay. Fuad say the hater then don't begin dislike. Well, not a problem. Fuad, let them continue. But I think say you self get when I get a challenge now. If we get one dislike, we forget 100 likes. So low they go. Because I feel say now boku the family members them, not to the one them way now the bad ex. But even the bad ex if na part of we family, so we encourage everybody. Let we move. Andrew Kamara Sebio is spending a fortune in foreign security personnel for himself, and he is complaining about marshals that he invented when it suits his cause. This make a member, I don't know if me conscious or me I not been serve me well. I think the same way they do inauguration. If I can remember well one now, white person I see open the mouth for the presidential waiting. I don't know, maybe na person come waiting. I'm not able to forget. But I see that kind of thing there. I go try to find that video there. Amina Majid Malik say, okay, diaspora say a network say you go land. Okay, Amina Majid Malik say, me peer and by bure na Udat they delete me message them. Nobody oh. Nobody need delete them. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, this one from Miss Linda Gaik. Okay, I think the sell thanks. Let me see. Today we get a spy them way come dislike. Maybe na one pan the I like where they can come. Honestly, in my opinion, I like where they can because then they take the message. Suzela Kamara say, okay, Mama Gaik, I already give my birthday. Alright, this is about the birthday. Abdul Dumbuya say Kawa dies many times before their death. The valiant taste of death but once. Leonians Leonians need to stand up for themselves and say no to bull and madness. Okay, Suzelaka. Okay, this I think the bad day I don't take over. Okay, we still add on and say happy birthday. Like I'm over to I call them the other part of the
Facebook.
Fine, thank you. This one were first sinner, so I don't know now the message begin. I don't know if more be day up, but yeah, so now one man stand, they say, show me brother, okay, kunku mutate share, thank you very much, sister, for share. He say Bio one bring Kuskas na salon for make them get away with the massive SLPP corruption. Okay. Sorry if I can change some words then, but at the definitely be the same thing. This one say that's then they pants. Okay, now that's then they pants. So one man stand mutate wait Muna 2K say they are all thugs. Okay. Ibrahim Ba, I hope say the message no misbehave today. Ibrahim Ba say, how are you, Ibrahim? Kunku say Bio one scrap all opposition, so he go rule salon like how they put food na in big mouth. This one from Kunki Ge say it's ignorant and shame for the police to say they are in support of the current SLPP government. What will the police do when government change tomorrow? And until they say the government of the day, until you know no more now, now we had. Then so say caretaker, Komobian PCO, and then Emmanuel oh yeah, we get some people awake in Gam can disturb, okay, let's see what I can do to this message so I can able forget message where they can quick one. Please, the network save the okay, I go get just left down the first. By the way, I want for one people them where they watch, especially people them na they come in. I get for be very careful. And I really get for be very careful with some people them. You get people them where they come on board. You get fraudster, everybody they come on board. We want for can see how best they can get of you around here. So be careful with certain people them. Alright, let's move. This one say alright, Ibrahim Ba, my brother them, Salomon, stubborn. However, una advise Salomon they no they take Alright, Mabinti Bangura say God will pay them for suffer our people. Okay, almost pay them so. Then 2022 na thing will be able. Ibrahim Ba no one and they get Williamson Arthur say by Bure. Why blaming or what do you want APC to say or do now? So quick to forget when everyone was saying that APC is not allowing the SLPP government to work or govern, okay? Beatrice Thompson say Linda's birthday, okay? Tata Conte say Mother and in cabinet ministers them don't fail with the people of this nation. Mother exit, you really unfit. Like the stadium. Is it really unfit? So I end up for like the stadium. Okay, let's see. This happy birthday to Linda Garrick, the mama na the show, okay. Kunku, okay, this one they all the wish Kunku happy birthday, Kebi happy birthday, Mohamed Munoke, Ma Abdul Manzi Kuruma, they wish happy birthday, Binti Banks. Oh, this mommy don't take over the show today. Ramish AMS Kamara say it's not really easy for we na this country. Ramish continue, okay, happy birthday again to Mama Garrick. Okay, Leslie Brown say good day. Good days will come. Okay. Josephine Mbete say, okay, this one a happy birthday again to the Mami SSF. Let's see. The thing don't skip. I hope I get to Sabinde. Alright. Linda Rosa Garrick, okay, they tell her they all thank you. I think the Mami they say wako. Nene so happy birthday. Let me see what in this person say. Kunku thank you for the share program. Salon people need to protest against the failed BO government, otherwise they will never change. International community is supporting BO government cause they are benefiting from the unrest. If every Sierra Leonean rock the street against the useless BO government, last waiting continue for say Salon will see change soonest, trust me. Okay, Udat go start now. Now the question is, we all not afraid man them. Yeli Samura, okay, this now for the Mami happy birthday. Ibrahim Ba say bra mide behind them Rebel Party and not the waiting? And not the agents Wunaya. Okay, I don't know waiting down there. Anyway, thank you very much for the comments. Then we don't come inside, but it's always the Mami don't take over. So we move. Let me take the next issue of the day. And let me take this one where Kandeh Yumkella come and say something, and we mix this one again for let you understand. Waiting at the message. We not only come with Kandeh, we come with things them as they talk with the count things them in between. And at the end of the day, we count another thing again for let you see exactly what's in the happen, okay? So please take your time and watch this particular video, alright? When you come back after that, now they can talk about the thief God love business, okay? In the meantime, I think I don't load them. So let me see if we get them right, and then we move.
By not debating the Auditor General's report, the ministries know that don't worry. They're going to be doing hearings all over this country for 6 months, and the report dies. Then the new one comes. And that is exactly what has happened for almost a decade. So we, myself, that's why I moved a motion that we need to debate it. And it was, again, we explained over and over. It is to help government. Mr. President has made, apart from by not debating the Auditor General's report, the ministries know that don't worry. They're going to be doing hearings all over this country for 6 months, and the report dies. Then the new one comes. And that is exactly what has happened for almost a decade. So we, myself, that's why I moved a motion that we need to debate it. And it was, again, we explained over and over. It is to help government. Mr. President has made, apart from free education, the fight against corruption, his mantra, from the UN to the World Bank, everywhere, everywhere. He told us in 2019 that the last regime took $1 billion. It's here in this his speech. Yeah? And he admonished Parliament to work with him to fight corruption.
So I encourage all Sierra Leoneans to join me to fight corruption.
If we, the people's representative, are looking at provisions that can help him fight corruption, and we continue the same bad habits that in fact perpetuates the culture of corruption. Because as I tell people, it's a culture. It's a culture. There are people in the system.
So allowance, for example, you get a NACOVAC, it pass the pay we get as Deputy Minister and Ministry of Finance?
I go say yes. Yeah, I go
so
say
yes. So
yes.
the risk will involve you work, for example, when an office work for coordinate.
It's not office work.
What's not the risk will involve now you work?
It's not only office work. Okay? It's a special dispensation where your work is an emergency. Okay, you're working relatively full time without stop. Sincerely.
So what's not the risk will involve in that?
It's a risk of loss of life, of contacting COVID, and in the process loss of life.
But not to you to do testing, for example, not to you to go out to the people in a quarantine.
You are directly, everybody working in NACOVAC is directly exposed to the entire risk of COVID-19. Okay, like many other persons. Okay?
The guy listed since the time of April up to this level will not get with pay. And we they cry to the big one and nothing, they don't talk to we. Any say put and say pass will go. Even we don't go beyond Freetown, where we see we call anti-corruption, then they say no. And this government they against to anti-corruption, but yet still then they go into anti-corruption. We're enough fine.
Earlier, we all see during the response of this same pandemic, the healthcare worker them, when at the frontline worker, the issues be done they come off, them not being satisfied with the allowance within they get. Then if we they get on our way like not they directly with the people we get the virus, they see increase of payments even compared to it when again a government work a pass them as allowance, then the one they when at the frontline workers and get concerned. Now that's make we be one for know the risk where they are around your work, for example, compared to person waiting at the field where like they do test.
The risk of the persons, every individual where they work in NACOVAC, is huge. Yeah, for risk of contacting the virus and then losing your life. It's there. That's the primary foundation of the assessment of risk. And then plus, people that work at the strategic team, where they put them brain trust into advising.
People just do not care. They say, don't worry, they will talk, they will do nothing.
Let me ask you this question as you say that. I mean, I don't know if I will be safe to say, does Parliament aid and abet corruption? Especially, I mean, besides debating the audit report, going back by one of your constitutional mandates to perform oversight functions, you are to go and probe into activities of ministries, departments, and agencies and see how those projects are being implemented. And if that is being done, that's a way of mitigating corruption in the first place. Is Parliament functional at all in that aspect?
Let me be very candid. I think I'm very impressed. I'm so proud that at least the country they open up. I don't stop for Gambia for the past like 10 years, 10 years. And for can see that, the country don't open up to Kenema, don't open to Moyamba, Maban Bridge and others. I can say successive regimes, especially in the road infrastructure, don't do extremely well.
Well, me, I think the road construction company, where they undertake implement this program.
Improper oversight, not debating the Auditor General's report, not checking it. Because if you go on oversight, you want to make sure that they're implementing the recommendations. But if you've not read the report, you've not debated it, what the heck are you oversighting? What are you oversighting? Just for show? So this is why we have insisted, meaning what? If we neglect fundamental responsibilities of Parliament, of oversight, okay? If we neglect it, the culture in the rest of governance will continue. So this is why, unconsciously, by omission, Parliament, yes, could aid and abet corruption by not doing what it must do. This constitution was written carefully. I've talked to some of the authors. Why did you give Parliament so much power? They say we gave Parliament the power to scrutinize appointees. We gave only Parliament the power to allocate money and to come back and check whether the monies were spent properly. It's a lot of power. They say it's deliberate because we went through a one-party state. And some of those who wrote the Constitution were members of that government. But some of them were constitutional lawyers. They say what we've seen, we don't want to happen in the new republic. So if we, the inheritors of this document, of the new republic, come back and choose to do the old wrong practices, and then we are all over the place saying we are trying to fight corruption, it's not working. And what we see now is that the people don't trust that we're doing it. Why? The perception survey. And it matters what they think. So if we omit our responsibilities, if we do not do what we're supposed to do, yes, the culture of corruption continues.
All right, so I think say basically now this week out for you to understand what they try for say, and for portray everything we want for lead up to the House of Parliament, because then get waiting and call oversight committee where they look at different government projects, and not only that, and get a public accounts committee when at the PSC where it's supposed for all the government accountable for certain things. But the question is, if Parliament do waiting, then the all other people they account for. So Udat the all Udat accountable. You hear about Kandeh Yumkella. Even in the audit reports, they make mention of that one day. You know, people them they actually go, you know, then they go now, how you call them? They go do oversight work, but at the end of the day, what thing they happen? They not do any serious thing. Then they come back, see don't param, some of them they not the right report, they not the debate time. So it not make any sense at the end of the day for say we get this kind of thing where they go on. So, but I will let you take over the first part of everything.
Well, I don't get much for say. I just want my people to know waiting they go on, as we all know agree with Kandeh Yumkella the talk concerning some of the things then where these governments measure. Of course, we mix the video for make una know exactly who say Kandeh Yumkella the come off from. Make when in talk we play other things them. Where like the narcovac issue, the money business, and the people that where they work under this government, when under this corona business, where they know they pay. You know, and if this government we don't talk of fighting corruption, now we see ministers them, they come and display big money them for pay them, but the people that where they go do the real work of the so-called corona, where they announce to we say a day, they know they pay them. That's for just tell we all say them people are not serious for fight against corruption. And then if they talk of corruption, we see the likes of the chief ministers, they take plenty money them, they spend their money on even things the way if we say they okay. Then they use we couple, they know they even give an account to we how they use their money. So we don't know the corruption where people come for fit. And then if we even see the Benkel fella, when the anti-corruption commission leader, where they put before corruption business, the things the way in they do, he pass that man, they go thief safe na net. Incorrupt pass all man. Sorry. So I think saying all them things there, we not get much. SLPP, Kandeh don't outline all the things them. We people they need for know. All the things we can just do them because if me and you just sit down, we talk, we not play some of them videos there, or we not mix their other video there. So man will come back and can't tell we say we not this, we not that. So man not get much for say over this.
Okay. So basically waiting me one for say now, you know now with regards this particular how you call them oversight function. Parliament gets a lot of power and then get a responsibility for make sure say they look at waiting they go on. But most of the time, when then they go do the oversight, they not they come back and report. So if you go watch no more, you know come back and report for let them know whose action way for take, because not to all the projects where they go watch okay. But if you don't come back and report, Parliament not debate on them. How the one the way did the work? Good not say they not do good work. Well, plenty time they then get allegation and say they can give them envelope back so they can come back and set not they make any report. All right. So not to that no more. Then find out say some of them then just they take money say would go do oversight. Then they go there. Then not they show who they without go there. Then just eat the money. But for talk and talk, not to another thing. This not to we talk we not like for just sit down here and talk waiting we feel for talk. With the quotes for you. Or we bring a video for you. So now, let me go inside the audit report of 2019. Alright. So we move, right?
We check.
Yes. I go inside audit report page 438. If you want, you can follow me. Then say monitoring and oversight expenditure not fully retired. Basically, the monitor, like the oversight committee on, for example, on works, or on country planning, on water resources, on energy, on social welfare, on foreign affairs, then they do monitoring and then play the role of oversight. But the money where then they take, say then they go do all of them things they are so, then not be able for come back and can retire the balance money we left or for show how they go use them. Let me see almost. By the way, the 2019 audit report say the government not able for accounts for 177 billion 577 million and something. You get that? You get the joke? Over 177 billion 500 million over. Now the government not able for account for how they spend, how they not spend them, they get some dubious way they out there and say they use them for. Alright, so now out of this, Parliament alone get about 30 something billion where they're not able for account for. Okay, so now let me go into this small portion of the oversight. By the oversight, let's see what in the audit report say. They say payment vouchers in respect of monitoring and oversight activities carried out during 2019 were inspected to confirm whether the activities for which the payments were made actually occurred. The inspection revealed that a total of 292,791,000 disbursed were not supported with attendance list and signatures as evidence of receipts of per diem, no site visit report, and no receipt. So basically 292,991,000 loans where then give say then they go do oversight. They're not able for give the attendance list for show say now by Bulgaria and SLPP been go on this oversight. They not get any reports, they not get receipt, no nothing. They not get. This now the parliament was supposed for all the governments, you know, to account, you know, for misappropriation of government fund, of public fund. Here they are, the lawmakers, the one that were supposed for all the government to account, not able for account for this kind of money. This not the small one I talk about no more. Because we talk about Kandeh Cow this time, make we say, including Kandeh Yumkella. Because we get what we call the Constituency Development Fund, where they say the member of parliament and take that money and they're not able for retire. So, me throw this challenge now. Kandeh Yumkella says not able for retire in your money where it takes for Constituency Development Fund. If he return and display the receipts for Willow Siam. Because the audit report say them not able for retire that one. They will include Kandeh Yumkella where they talk about transparency, accountability and all. INSESF, they part of this. You understand what I try for talk? This is not about my opinion. Now waiting with the see. So if in do if in retire, because we look up to them for all these governments to task, let them come out and display it. Say yes, Kandeh Yumkella, you know, of constituency. This Cambia, I get this money for constituency development for now. So I use them. Let him explain. If not, we no want for hearing anything from them because they all now birds of the same feather flock together. Let's move on. Including the main opposition leader in the parliament, they're all there inside there. So, if they're all there inside there, wait till we talk about accountability inside we had. Who's how will they go? Let me move, yeah. Now let we see waiting then come and then come and explain. Let's see waiting the clerk of parliament. He talk about social money. Let not bother. Let look at because after they don't explain, audit report, audit service they come back and put them final comments. Now let we listen waiting the auditor comments say. It say during the verification exercise, attendance list and signatures of receipts of per diem for which a total of 292,971,000 was paid to carry out monitoring and oversight activities during 2019 were not presented. This issue therefore remain unresolved. It means say even when audits go back for the second term, they're not still able to do that. So tell me, ba. Tell me. Tell me, Udat for holding company to account now. You where the ghost are
Udat for trust.
Eh?
The whole process, Udat for trust. The people them.
They're all the
It's really frustrating. Too damn frustrating with people them. We don't know what for do. We don't know.
So la project something for you, and then I go tell you waiting make we are try for how they call this thing. For compare, okay? Why I try for compare the two sides them, okay? Let we look this one and see something, please. I want for we can watch now. I call them. Wait to make we say the state house, the thief, and then
thief God
the
laugh.
parliament, the thief. Who that for all in company to account. Now, we can give you the real figure of this whole reggae. The whole real figure of this whole reggae. Now, one like watch now, yeah? This not a thief, now, all man just the it, bruh.
You did optic, you did thief.
Okay, so now,
let's not the main thief, man, no.
All man are thief, my brother. I feel say one disappoints me like then days here, so I for vex, eh? For vex for this year, if you for be disappoint me. Oh, thank God, it not disappoint me today. Okay, so let's move. I will show you now something at the screen, and then I will move over to. Okay, so now the office inside State House. Now this make I tell you say, thief God laugh. This channel just post them back. Channel bar just post of the African Express just post 1 hour ago. Let me give you this figure. I think it just can't meet up with disappoint me like then days here. So Parliament the eat. State House they eat. Who that for holding company to account? Look at this thing. I for vex for this year, if you for be disappoint me. Oh, thank God, it not disappoint me today. Okay, I so let's move. I will show you now something at the screen.
Yeah, echo.
Okay, laughing and quick. And then they move over to. Okay, so now the office inside State House. Now this make I tell you say, thief God laugh. This channel just I get it now. All right. Stand back. So now. I hope it don't clear now. Yes, I get it. I think it don't clear now. It okay now. Okay. Yes. So now we move. Now, Chernobah just posted this 1 hour ago. It basically they talk about the office of the chief minister again. Listen to this one here. Let you see the reggae where they happen inside State House. The kind thing. Remember our answer for our girls. This BNTM, we don't see the idea don't they change. Because enough money they now inside the Mara Bio and the Fatima Foundation, where they don't take from government coffers, send inside private business. Now, then they try to move away from the answer for our girls, now the office of the First Lady, and now they move to Mada and Fatima Foundation. And mark you, this BNT we hear Fatima they talk about the Mada babes. You know, we get big thing we get for do. Who side them pull all of their money then they before they come into power, they not be the do all of their energy. But let's move. Now, then say the office of the chief minister transfer government funds to Mada and Fatima Bill Foundation. on February 24th, 2020. The office of the chief minister transferred the sum of 10 billion leones of government funds to the bank account of the Mada and Fatima Bio Foundation held at the Guarantee Trust Bank, GTB, in Freetown. We publish here the transfer details. How do you so basically they ask how you go describe this kind of financial transaction. It go need you view. So that just describe for you waiting it say. So don't look at them. The transaction where it put it be the 24th of February 2020, and it puts the account number FT200556496. 10 billion loans. 10 billion 2020. So if Parliament not able for account for money, then how then go all them kind they are waiting on the transfer fund illegal one to private accounts, into Fatima and brother account, into chief minister in Paddy and oversee. How then go all the accounts? When the NSSF not able for account of certain money, well, then go just say, well, anti-corruption, you self go na Parliament. If you want for pressure the executive, the PAG will say anti-corruption go there, Parliament. And then self not go able for explain. So before you pull me secrets, me self no pull you secrets. All man keep in company secrets. But they cake, all man just the eat and nobody know the whole in company accounts. All man are thief.
What? Now you know we had. Now one part the promise them way the Bio administration give we I think 9 and they deliver so. All man they do I want, all man they take waiting in not get safe. Because all the things they take so now we own them. So now if the first lady herself don't fancy, everybody don't open eyes on the hands of our girls, they don't maneuver. But like what you talk no more. We don't ever sit on our yard we say the first lady will get foundation during the days we don't know be in our power or.
But the problem
what are the type of say?
Money not been there.
Now a scrap foundation, we know they count them as to waiting they go on right now. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now with the area of your base, you don't do before it can be pressed. Nothing. Me and you know. The man be jobless. He be jobless. Waiting if he don't do nothing. Now with the area base and plenty money, they just come up from with the taxpayers' money, they go to their own private programs them. You get a chief minister under, they pull money now, they deposit some na England and other places them to impede them. Because when they come on power tomorrow, it don't be filthy rich. But all them things there, the so-called Ben Kelfala, you know they see them. The only things that we Ben Kelfala able to see now something where you they do just know, then say for can investigate you now in see now something where the opposition they do, you able to investigate. So it is what it is. This now the new changes, the new direction where the people are bring for we.
So like person they ask, and that is true, you know, people they really want to come out for come protest and can do, you know, the peaceful demonstration, but if they come on now, the police go run after them back and do a thing they're not supposed to do to people, and that make plenty.
And when I with live bullets, not even tear gas.
Yeah, and I make people and afraid. This one today because they go seize advantage for them people them na Belgium, I make them just use tear gas. But if not be any other thing, but na bullets and they use for them.
Order from the above. Trust the process.
But then we don't talk. Marabio, the caretaker, we don't talk and say then go use all the force for any lawlessness, not knowing that the lawlessness they come out from your own camp, but when you come on your own camp for them not to lawlessness, anger,
no.
just wait for protest.
Now waiting in wants for make them about and do nothing they do not to lawlessness.
So I think say this na the reggae. Anyway,
now we had
the yard business, not funny, but please
the changes this will go for
the like button, yeah, and then you share the program for we, okay? But I find out say the one them we not like don't go 2, and we mean say they don't beat the one they we like, because the one they we like right now are just 80 and plenty people they watch. And we get a challenge. So anytime we one person not like, we forget 100 where they like. So, but now they don't beat we. Anyway, so if you just they can, please welcome to this show. And if you new one, say welcome, and we hope you can enjoy the family. Please not forget to subscribe and put on the notification bell. And then for you, we always the cam, but you don't like it, hit the like button now. Leave your comment down and share the program. Okay, thank you very much. Those who voted for him must have now realized that the caretaker they voted for has turned this country paralyzed.
You don't prove on the country in 3 years' time.
No, but
he know it's time with we say.
He left 2 years. Therefore, so not to 20 days.
You know, even
not to 2 months.
This caretaker game give
days or 2 hours.
You know, even waste time with me for say they were I left them first. I bell them. I encourage them first time, at least second time. If I can shika that they shika them.
Something they go on where I know myself may not been the see before. Then say person they delete the messages them na YouTube. But they know they reflect. But I find out say yes, the messages and they delete because I know they see the first message that we don't come up and not till today begin. I go find out waiting for do. I find out waiting for do. We need for take care of this kind of thing here so. Then blocks, then stones there. Then what that senseless thing there. I remember my school days. Where they can't misbehave, we need for take care of them. They don't call them cyber attacker them for car attack, but no way. We are protected.
Then they all say. They don't say they train them special.
Yes.
A special force.
Uh-huh.
And they train them. I think say how the tap for today. You feel say they go na the message box back for let pull some?
No. I just the try for
or we wrap up.
I just the try to confirm back, and that is true. Yes, people the message they delete from right up. From right up, they delete. They delete. Okay. Yes, I don't see them, not too. So anyway, no big deal with it. Try for handle them. We all the use we aid them for do it we feel for do. Anyway, thank you very much. People them we don't take on the time for watch. We don't take on the time for share. We don't take on the time for comment and like this program. We appreciate you so much. Then we delete message, but they're not going to stop the program from coming on. Ha ha ha. And even down there, if we try put eye on padlock. We need for strategize, brother.
Soon as possible.
Okay. Alright, no problem. No big deal. Anyway, the product is still there. The cap, the Lacoste, and the watch. Then still there. So if you want, you can make your order now. This one $35. Okay, this one at 2020. Okay. Thank you very much. We want for use this snap challenge for meet up the independent. Okay. So if you want, you can contact we on +232 79421437. We love you. Thank you very much. We appreciate our friendliness, our family life, and all things on this particular platform. Yes, brother. We need for go.
I join me, brother, for tell everybody plenty thanks. You know, we appreciate you now, we love you now, and we do with you now. As people brother say, you would delete message, but you know go lock me mouth with padlock. You know go lock me brother mouth with padlock. No. And you know the able stop this channel for broadcast. Now YouTube and Facebook. And as soon as they do them things there, we not just a ginger way up. In the way, very soon, we dey go na Facebook as we did it, we go YouTube as we did it, we dey come Instagram very soon, the people them, Twitter also, we dey come there very soon, and we dey begin release audios them. Stubborn one them, we feel them powerful, we powerful persona, we get endurance persona, we get the courage persona. We shouldn't sign for that sort of people them, na continuity, no retreats, no surrender. Me, na Bible, the big warrior, Kablai. Until we meet again tomorrow, same time, inside the studio. I love Una. Una stay blessed.
Me and SLPP, one love. We had love and loyalty for Sierra Leone. Love and loyalty for Sierra Leone. We had no love and loyalty for any political party. We put country in interest above all else. If you require for can disturb or delete message because of your party, fire, thunder fire. You, not only you and your family, you alone. You, we get that thing there. But I know, we know say the government be don't come with some Chinese man them, we na cyber specialist them for handle certain people them. But I tell you something, na a failed game because we had. This one don't you not do anything na also self Igbo. See where we know the I be don't tell you this the last thing. We dey forget about Facebook, we forget about YouTube. We focus on WhatsApp and they're not able to do nothing. And if we focus on our WhatsApp, it's a big problem because every minute and hour they release things then for you. Remember, okay, take note of that day until we reach again tomorrow by God in power with another beautiful edition of this you lovely program we want for say one love. So you with family, we are out.